Yama mu nyina adwuma makwaba eba United Television so. Yakase boy ensaka dohwe bakweda animu ifi omayimu na mahodo bi so no semufa so no so de amaya. Yede ba beso mo yede ship house abeka junction na ewo nkra ho na UTV studio so ewo. Na yakase boy special eyes ani di so ni nitfufo na eboyan ma yede ehun semo abrem na de edi mu akotene bi ni se mampani na nado eda to dwa mu se de obetumi edi na de pa ewa mamumu aye Dr. Mahmood Bawumia.
NDC Amayukoni Frank Ekweni si Farmers Service Center no wode eba no bebu akua for be makuayo aya akono
na enem na sebedwafo asan akwa sitina ebio na yebebi se ho se ensema hodo ben ena mokwadwendwene ho
na enipe wo mra sebedwa wo mokọ kontenkro na ebi su kwa amanyuko bi mu no ai ho se ensema baba ye deja no edom dodo ba no dani se wode ensem no be court
ene you tag kuoma e de ato wo mpanifo anim se etuate o so mate no omoma nansa omotwe safiate no ansan
Ishmael eye Ghana ni akoda onye mfinhie edu ayekun no ene court etu asem no ahyeda abusuan ebo enuso
ensemi ka na de brem sakasebo akenkan fo yeme eja kwabena mene
ekua ejiwa akode
Ghana mampani na nadodan kwakufu ado ede na probo ayeme danse probo no ene na moa akupi o mayetifido mantemu abroad na nan mahemfo ene amanfo da monguhia no under that to ejire mu se fie na eda animu yi pani obetumi aboa amon afa no tuma pa from man netumi akona ni mpuntu mu no Dr. Mahmood Bawumia.
I am very concerned about who is going to come and sit in this room next week. And I'm urging your son on you. I'm urging all of you here in the Northeast region to come together as one and put your shoulder to the wheel to make your son, Mahamadou Bawumia, the next president of Ghana. And I've come here to ask you for support for him, not because he's a Mamprusi. It's important. We all have to come from somewhere. Each one of us, we come from somewhere. So, but that's not the issue. It's not where you come from. It's your quality. That's what matters. And this man has the quality to be the next president of Ghana. If there's anybody who can testify to his capacity, his ability, his sense of duty, it is me, Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo. I can make that. I knew him when he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. Extremely efficient. And even then, as a young man, highly respected economist. Paul Akwa, who was the governor of the Bank of Ghana, was a good friend of mine. Then I was Attorney General. And he had nothing but the best words of commendation for his deputy, Bawumia. And in 2008, when I was looking for a running mate, he was proposed to me and I accepted it gladly. Since then, up till today, we have worked hand in hand, both in the 8 years in opposition and in the 8 years in government.
Omapeyin dada John Dramani Mahama ye NDC Amayukoni Frank Ekweni aprobomu no wakasa chem so de dwumadie bi eba a eno eye Farmers Center Initiatives a no ye kwan a ebeboa akuafo no so mu dwumadie mu edi ewukuayo mu no ekọ eyi a ebema enuane abusu pa we senso ebema kuayo no aye akono na attract youth no amamu de omo ho ahyem.
Let me describe what the Farmers Service Center has. Each Farmers Service Center has 15 tractors. It's got plows, it's got harrows, it's got planters, it's got ridges, it's got everything for mechanized farming. In the past, we used to call them mechanization centers. That is what we used to call them, mechanization centers. But this time, it goes beyond simple mechanization. Because apart from tractor services and mechanization services, that is where if you are a farmer and you are registered with the Farmer Service Center, that is where you go for your subsidized fertilizer. That is where you go for your weedicide. That is where you go for your pesticides. That is where you go for your improved seeds. Everything that you need for farming, in addition to tractors and mechanization services, will be at your Farmer Service Center. When you register, they will come to your farm and measure your farm. We want to know exactly what acreage you are planting. Aside from that, we want to know what crops you are growing. Are you growing maize? Are you growing yam? Are you growing cassava? Are you growing beans? Are you growing granules? Whatever you are growing, we'll register it. So at the beginning of the farming season, if you are a farmer who is registered with the Farmer Service Center, you go there. If you want a tractor to plow for you, they'll come and plow for you at a low fee. We're not going to charge you 3.5 million like the private tractors have been charging. This one will be lower so that you can make use of those services. They'll plow for you, they'll plant for you, they'll give you improved seeds, they'll give you your fertilizer, everything that you need for your farm.
Now, inside the betu jasa woko kaswa mpota muwa ye budumbram ekwan ye no womo ye kwan no akwa akototo pa bia mana pa aboma nipa miensa fo mahwere mo nko bebi no so prepare ye pa ama amanfo no bu afu esanse de si ye no na nkanya de sisi tumi esi na no na so ye hwe akwantepon sam so datu de akirem so mo sere a adwobrel emra esanse enya de betumi aboa ama adwumade omudie no ebekose de sisi ko.
Somewhere last year, na aban year in Shishe, we say we a friend is saying, Kaswa winiba kwano kwanya quantimpobia a month for a brew was so in terms of traffic. Obe to make this traffic on base 4 hours from Kaswa Kobudu Bram na unko baby. Nti abai in Shishe say or say kwano ye no dualize kwano just say ye ni minu afan we corner afan we ba. Na Budu Bram honey ye baby a dom wo ho and na traffic traffic na yenya wo ho no eso. Nti no as part of the construction we are say be ye underpass wo ho. Sa underpass na ye wo ho no ti say ne e wo Legon police station ho no sa na etie nti omo ko straight no omo nam tana no mu na omo service lane no so e wo nchen na budubram ho na contractor no wakohia ebo esun ye pa ehye fom ho na ho so na tana no efa nti o se opai ebo no se na be obenya kwan aye na ejuma bese 3 months ni no start say opai sa abuba no in fact why year bese 21 blasting ewo ho successfully ahwiensi 21 ewo ho nti yen no as a ministry na ndra yete say ye omoye blasting na edisa atonya nchem ya be na na kakra say what went wrong this time around because already I be say 21 wo ho she amber nti na akohia say na edi kan no ye be hoti ejuma no e that particular session na yetumi aye nhwehwemu edi kan no ye nnuanum a omo ho akamu no yetumi reach out to omo ebusuafo omo so omo eprepra no so no ye betumi ahwe kwan ya betumi amomo ayaresa ana omo betumi ayarehwe omo betumi recover every injuries omenya na afeso yetumi ama police and security agencies no etumi aye nhwehwemu na yatiase what happened because kwan bia so no kwan na o say say be ya and I say yatiase what went wrong say na be ya enkoba bio nti no ministry no ahye security apparatus nso mo ye nhwehwemu man na ye wo areshumu se omo de mboaye beba na ye begina no so ehu nia I was say ye going forward.
Akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ a ɔmo wɔ suapɔn ahodoɔ bi mu ɛwɔ Ghana ha sei no akyerɛ mu sɛ ɔmo ate atuamekyerɛ yutakfoɔ no nenam so ama National Union of Ghana Students NUGS mpanyinfoɔ afɛ sɛ ntwerɛfoɔ nhyia mu na owura kyerɛmɛ ɔpɔn Daniel a wɔda no akasa ɛde atodwa sɛ atuateɛ no akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ no ate no sɛbi ɛnhyɛ da ɛntaaso mu galamsey kun no ayɛ kon betumi afa kwan bi so ne aban no akasa ama ntiase ayɛ adwuma akyɛn sɛ mokɔ atuateɛ ba ne sa na mo ha adesuafoɔ no ti no ɔmomra ɛmɛkyerɛ ade ɔmpɔ makyɛwa
Victoria Aseta Aluta Continua. Your university teachers anka yɛhwɛ wɔ nanim sɛ nka minima bi sɛ yaba no one day wɔn adwen no wɔn nim dia ɔwɔ ɛbɛto dwa na etima aboa ma galamsey ho nsɛnsɛm yetima wia no wɔse wɔnkyerɛ adeɛ biom ɛbasa ne yenso school fo a yenso yɛtena sesua adeɛ no na ɛha yɛ adwen yenso a yɛsɛ yɛ adeɛ a yɛna mabunu yenso yɛka ho asɛ na mmom ade ba ko ehia yɛ sɛ ɛne galamsey isi yɛ hospitals ɛyɛ adwuma baabi a ɛyɛ adwuma still yɛbɛtuma fight galamsey ni yɛna school fo nso deɛ yɛhu ne sɛ ɛsi agya yɛ school sɛm nyinaa nso to nkyɛn ɛba ne saa ne yɛ kɔya na ase ɛbae nti adesrɛ a yɛde to yɛ na teacher fo nyinaa nim sɛ yɛsrɛ ɔmo yɛngu so fight galamsey na mmom yɛna desuasɛm so deɛ hia yɛ because saa desuasɛm nim deɛ yɛ na yɛbɛnya na yɛtimi de aboa ma daakye bi ɔman ne nso atimi atumpɔn na sɛ ɔmo mɛkyerɛ deɛ biom deɛ ɛmmoa yɛ na school fo a yɛ ɔman mu nti yɛsrɛ sɛ mprempren mu ɔmo call of the strike na adesuasɛm entimi ntoa so sa adesuasɛm ntoa so still galamsey issues no yɛbɛtimi agusu aka ho asɛm
yɛtwe kase bɔ no so na yɛkɔ ndi sama yoko no emu ɔbɛnfo gye na no pokwa dwuma ɔna franka tu na bɛ de akyiri ɛde ma ndi sama yoko no ɔna probɔ no na hyehyɛ so na asɛm a wɔka nyinaa ne sɛ Ghana fo yɛ ndi si adom no to aba mom no bɔ aban mu a nneɛma hodo a Ghana fo hia betumi ma mpuntu akɔ anim na obi ho tumi ahehan no ɛno ɛna ndi saban no ɛbɛyɛ
rally kɔ so ɛwɔ nkrankwanta ademra eno ewo Doma West ewo Bonomantam nimu na weyi eye campaign a Professor Nana Jane Opokwajiman ka kire Ghana for so omonto aba no emfama NDC amanyuku no o kire se NDC amanyuku no wonom ba bia wom de impuntu bebre na eba womo de adan womo de nkanea ensupa ayarasabia ene nyoma hodo na eba abra MPP baaye no wo mo jai sa project ya wo mo ye ni nyina so mo ba pe wo mo beba be ye ni nyina de ama o manfo
party be no di nsuo ba party be no de ayarasabia ba na suku nsuo na akwan nsuo airport apapa bi sa na e kono dia me ye no also so by what dear way, and yan topper. And yan topper. And yan may be hunahuna. And yan I may be found for farmer who might think, or my mouse if you fear Edward or to baby. And yan don't see near to aba. Ya to abas and puntumra.
Enu chino kachire omanfo se won entwe won ho se obi e de sika beba be hye nipa kutupa so won koto abama no wo se sika ndia munyini na mum monya mo adwen se nya de a mo beto de ama wo mo so mo de sika be hye mu se de NDC amanyokuo ahyebo se 24-hour economy obeba be ye ni ama unemployment wo mo nya adwuma nya bie emma ebenya wo mo development bank ene ne keka ho nyina na emma so nya ba bie gina no wo mo ani abrepa so mo be
ese ya no ya to se o man no be kwa nanim eno ne asampa me pese bidija obia na sabe ye nyina so yeti ase enti anye se na premisika sa sika na betima ya makwan ana ebesi school ama me ba ebe me ba ko school papa ena be ko ja double track no ko ena no be ko school da premier no be tlefi ko so me ensa ena no e ka ba na chance ejini asampa ye denam
enuchi ena Vincent Opon Asamoah oyemrahye bedwani ena ono a esan eye parliamentary candidate e Doma West Mason ono so kire se NDC amanyoko no wono nto abamfama wo mo na constituency no hawa eda ho no wo mo hwe esi ano ekwan
later starting year 2016 ye jado ho no abi before mo mo da sumu sa na no me bai And I'm a basic, I just 30,000 Ghana cedis. And the economy, Bobo Chrome, upon Yanquanta, and near Attention, no boom, Kuroma, and so, and the economy, I want to buy. And you don't know what you're messing up. So, the man of your put your jar, but you get what, or say, Emma, this is this. 8 years of one people. What's that with your mind of whatever? Nothing.
Aye Kumasi Commercial Court 1 Echo Asetna etimo kwa mahene na galamsey nsensem bi for ne ho tibra court no call ensem no so no omo etu ade ahye ahinime anase October ne de toso aduono enwotwe na sei ene firimu ebae
Osi adie yokwesi keni na otoso ennan omanhina owo etimokwa traditional area ewo mfimfin mantem ena ode kwadu ebone se adwumakuo bi efrene Kadesh Mining Enterprise tase onam emra kwan so agi a wotu fom agudie no na action ho efro no nkasa ni pem abo ransa sinimu a nani kwan se ebane sa eno nso nti opani a wono na Kadesh Mining Enterprise eye ne dia na akwasi yentumi Asante Isaac Hayford kire court ne se wo beso omuji sika sum de edikan kra 15 million Ghana cedis potokasem no was damages nam se na aboneka na afi general damages so wo pe 20 million Ghana cedis na emranimfo a wo mu gina mu atwitwitwade age na kire se asem no enkebe ya wonyimfa nko high court mfimfin mantem ho no mu nkonkodi nanso onipa wode asem no court no wampene de tonso emprenu a wo mu court ma asem no okotie mu ebra wokeka wonsem nyina wie otemuafo a wotena asem no so his lordship Samuel Faraday Johnson etu asem no de kwasha October bosome no ne de toso aduenu nwotwe eho na obekire se wokoso atie asem na momadi wo ho anase ode asem no ekoto Chief Justice Animuana.
The defendants had filed a motion asking the court to refer the matter to Chief Justice to determine the appropriate forum where the case ought to be heard. In our case, our argument before the court was that this particular court, that is the Kumasi court, has jurisdiction to entertain the present application. The defendants have a contrary opinion. So that was exactly why we argued today, and the court had adjourned the matter to a date to decide whether to continue hearing the matter or to refer the matter to the Chief Justice to decide whether the case should be heard in Kumasi or any other region. We were talking about the fact that our security could not be guaranteed at that particular court because on a particular occasion, my clients were brutally assaulted to the extent that one even was shot on the leg. So we are entertaining a reasonable fear that if we go to that particular court, because of this particular case, our security could not be guaranteed. Now, we are talking about galamsey, which is stealing from the state. People say galamsey is illegal mining. Galamsey is not necessarily illegal mining. Galamsey is, in my own words, aggressive robbery. They are robbing the state of the state resources. And that's how we have to look at it. It's robbery. If my clients have been given the concession, they are supposed to work in the concession, pay monies to the state. And these people are robbing the state of what is supposed to come to the state and to some extent to my client. So we do not see galamsey as just an ordinary illegal mining. You can have licenses and still be guilty of illegal mining. It depends upon the means by which you are mining. But galamsey goes beyond that. Galamsey technically is stealing or robbery because they do that with people armed behind them. And that is what the state should look at. You can even steal 1 cedi and you can go to prison for more than 10 years. What about if the person is stealing gold belonging to the whole nation and we just talk about it as if it is nothing?
Ewe woda wo hwe UTV no nsia kase bo madaroma mo ma ye nkwaja bo afon kra twe di kan ye ba ye beto aso.
Yemaye ho akwa ba fe yeto akase bono eso. Anano memre da eye October de to so du mienu 12 October akwanhia esiye ewo East Legon nam suma nipa mienu ehye no. Posi adwumako no eden krata aba eye penyina wo no hwenkitade su posi adwumako nim Grace ansa akrofi ena ne nsa hyase. Posi adwumako no kyeremu se enne ehini miana se October de to so du enum eno modern krata yi aba. Na mo kyeremu se eye sofo ne din eye Bishop Elisha Salifu Amwako ene ne yire Moha Amwako wo mo achi won efeso mo na ye awofo ede ma akoda na woka ehyen no a ede akwanhia eba memeda no ewo East Legon ma nipa mienu ewuye. Posifo si omunhwemu omo aye no kyeremu se akora ne din ye Erad Salifu Amwako a wanya emfinhia du ensia 16 years ehyen na woka no samre mu no na eye Jaguar SUV a ne number no eye GN 7801-20 na enipa baako eka ne ho ma ne ye mienu na na omotika nim na wode kokobo eye 4x4 akura eka eno so number no eye GR 2542-23 a na wo hyenkani a woka sa hye no eye Joshua Akwa na omo echem se Joseph Akwamum omo chem se akwanhia no siye ewo Mensawood kwan a ewo East Legon ebra akwanhia no siye ne ka ne mienu nyina no eja to mu ma ne hyeredwo be posi adwumako no enkyeremu no ese sa akura ka no na enipa num na etimuo na yetimi ayi mu miensa edi omo eko ayaresabia na enipa mienu abaako din eye Justine Agbenu ene maame dwomo omo nyina de wo mfinhia du mienu 12 years omo hwere omo enkwa na so omo ehye ema sa enipa miensa yeyi wo mo ne de emu mienu ye de omo kwa ayaresabia no doctor fo ahwe won atreat won ayi wo mamoma kofie na aka baako ena sesi amikasei owo ayaresabia na sa Jaguar car no enipa mienu na etim sesi amikasei omo so ayaresabia a omo so eji ayarehwe eba no se enkora no anasa akoda no wakahye no eye emfinhia du ensia 16 years ya eni kwaso wakahye no ntino na wofo na sesi ano ya kye omo a eye Bishop Salifu Amwako ene ne hokani omo boa amahwehwemu akoso afa suposi adwumako ne se posi sahine Dr. George Ekufudampare eye enei wa ma posi mpanyifo ne bi akọ enipa mienu o ma hwe obo nkwa na busuafo wo akọ mo ya akọ kafra ne dak na ahwe mu nkra ne afa so mo akọ ayaresabia wono ma prepa ne so omo akọ akọhwe wo mo posi fo se omo de to Ghana fo nyina danim so mo ye hwehwemu ade afa akwanhia ne ho na mo de emu ensem ebeba betu dwa ama Ghana fo activity se de akoda no wo ka hye no posi fo se eye Bishop Salifu Amwako ne ba a wanya emfinhia du ensia 16 years.
Yet waka se bon so na ye kwa Assemblies of God for ashe na pani pa no no da so na no eye Reverend Dr. Stephen Wengam o da tudwe chirimu se pani na kan ye se asomofidwo a ana gba kramanya babidi ni tito enti sa be beto abai Ghana fo nyina ni tito ni mabunu no ye ma yasomdwe wo no ensom yembo ye nsom se kusia sanse se pae a ye nya bio.
These are exceptional moments. Let us put Ghana first. Let's love our country. Don't do anything that will hurt the fortunes of this country, because all of us, our future is tied to the peace and the stability of this country. The Bible enjoins us, whatever we do for God, we must give it back to Him. We honor Him with it. So the importance is to come and commission the facility, pray over it, so that it can be a blessing not only to our Assemblies of God Ghana, to serve the community and serve our nation as a whole. The nation, I'm calling upon everybody that let's use this occasion when we are dedicating the Living Word Assembly of God Temple to rededicate our lives to Christ, to the values of Christ, peace, love, reconciliation, saying no to anything that undermines the progress of society.
Nipa bia the musika buaye the wasafo no mu ehye onkran se yes obi de ne sika na ahofama de bo onyame adwuma but sa nimpa mekan me babeto omo no de bebre etiti nkwafu fie as I speak now almost all of them obi asini fie akotrem nti se obi de ne sika ene na ho odin ebo nyame adwuma onyame hye na nemu nyame na hyira nzinde dia ya yede asodan ahye nyame se minim se obepeja yen akwa another level of blessing esense nyame nhihye mu no ade bia ye bia ehu hyira ho.
Many years of celebration in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
2024 anase afi we same step innovation no akoso a eno eye competition anase akansi e master students omo e second cycle central so school ahodo a e wo Ghana ha say no no mo ekiremu se enipa beye aduonum ensia 56 e no mo ekoye asone so ama sese di omo kwakogina na ye de abasobode ye sefata no ama obi a obedimu enkunim oswafo abedi echi ohwe enhomasua so onimanyafo Kingsley Nyakon ekasaye e de first step innovation no eho.
The equipment, material bibliaguma, ama TV addition no etumpon. Ofia so a first STEM, focus on STEM. Your STEM schools, your STEM centers, your centers of excellence. That's what STEM innovation. Emma akunya, Emma school for omankasa edwin, omankasa ede enoma ewo baby omo environment team e solve your problems. Because issues now you go to Ghana no different from the other countries go to, especially in the west. So you encourage them to say then now you tell me school no any equipment na dem am no monfa moyen nintimima how you come no yen free ho na ente so kra. So for us no, that is the way to go. And o share for now bibina edi omadwen ayade ade betimi aboan ama for example solar energy na ya omode asolve problems the ma o ma emofra no sasuan hu omode demosua eye adwuma no na obo omo no manya confidence omo na confidence omo na didie wo mu se ombetimi aye oman Ghana ebetum power yehia Ghana for na gaseto aba na kufa do aban a lot about me ebonu chidom no ya STEM education TVET educational aban we abon homo den chain aban bia I say ya the TVET and STEM and I betuma o man atum pon dia and to say aban na the TVET and STEM aye adwuma amano aye krabehwe no o say ya to asaba no so o say to ba ma Dr. Bawumia na okoso na ohyemu kenya okoso na oboa na yetimi atum pon about TVET and STEM and about boyen let me build a strong industrial base in this country. Now transform the economy no let me akwanim and adwuma ewo kromha na omano
no nim di papa na omodeba no yebebo hu dewro ama industry hu ama angel investors hu ama the investment community hu say water solution we na wo ho technology solution we na wo digital solution we na wo bitima aboa omani socio economic development nti say we prospective investor now dey ahwon be shemu a ozo bitima to share so intellectual property of school nu na afi abeye ade a ebe use no large scale ama na aboa oman no na emfaso abaso ebiza aban ntimi nyina na schools no nso eni ahwon a mbetimi area produce in commercial quantities. And the whole idea of the STEM innovation is to showcase the innovation. Yeah, the innovation in Babontin, I'm saying, we bet my say be a prospective investor, woman on a Ghana, and so dear woman na and no mananya rich muse we are the discussion my bit my back and no about
yetu akasa bonso ne yekọ electoral commission aso ye na ansana ye beto aba 2024 yi no o man hihye na hye o ma ye ne se ipac no aye amayekwa hodro no electoral commission ku no o mkabo mu ye hye ma brebia na de o ma ye no na regimensa ono epeni oda yisi ano de ato je kiremu se wo man hihye se busumi de to so edu enson no o mehya se abato enhoma no bebi obi abeda no
It is important to note, and I'm sure that you are all aware, that the Commission has provided the political parties and indeed interested stakeholders with the list of all polling stations across the country. In total, we have 40,975 polling stations, and this includes the special polling stations. We have also presented the ballot statistics to the political parties ahead of the printing of ballots, which is envisaged to start on Thursday, this Thursday. In arriving at the ballot statistics, we took into account the total number of registered voters on the revised provisional voters register and added a 2% margin. We are confident that the methodology applied will not result in any shortfalls. We believe that this is adequate. Indeed, whilst we encourage and welcome a total voter turnout, we are also mindful that not every voter will go to the polls come December. Not all the 18 million plus voters on the voters roll will turn up to vote. And as in 2020, when we prepared a totally new voters register for the general election, the turnout was 79%. It was not 100%. Therefore, we are very confident that this methodology of using the total number of registered voters on the provisional voters register, although it is not final, plus a 2% increase, will ensure that we have an adequate supply of ballot papers ahead of the election. Indeed, as a commission, we do not envisage a marked departure from the register the revised provisional register that we'll present to you today. And we are confident that this methodology will ensure that we have more than enough supply of ballot papers come the December 2024 election.
Yejina we say so afu bibiem ye ba ye beto akase wonu so adaro ma twenye ye batisi ya.
ewie edam asese ekoto nkra no motwan ye yaba yabena yetoaso ye kokoto nsemsemu edu ba bia ye onipa bia omofa kwati kwanso gi nkrofo sika sebo mo adwuma ye na so bi no kuremu no na nya do mo saa tumi no so betuma bia te saa ne mu baako na sese no aka adwuma e fra no adwanyako e ka ne ho asem yi asante achim na wowo na owo mamu makomako enum dade ko ba ne se wo afi mfimpinu ni aduonu baako biremu ena nana ya berima ene calling sata otin ede court police for enim say enfi pimienu ene aduonu biremu no adwonya akun oye hairdresser an maye makomako enum yi ebagi sika fi obusuafo sika omugye no eye 139,000 Ghana cedis se obabua sa busuafo yi amomotue nya adwuma Ghana Revenue Authority na so mo pemu ya sika ama adwuma so ama ebrom do kotu police for enim no police for shase hwehwemu fa asasem no ho ema mo ne adwanya kodi nkomo mo koche no wagitum say yampa sika no wage na mo no sika ni nchen na mo ne onene ye adwuma ono betumi ma watumi anya adwuma Ghana Revenue Authority no wodi sika ni nyina akwa koma no odipa no so ewo hia ye hunu no ana ye na adwene so betua bapim no ye kan wotumi entua ye enti asem kopie court no otemafo a wotena asem na no eye otemafo elen ofe aye ehunu se ensem e kafa ewuraba adwoanya ko hu nyina no se oye froster na so obi a ofa nyasakwaso dwenkrofo sika no eye nokore enti kwadu odom de bodi ni nyina no kwadu no emu miensa eye makomako ba miensa na emu mienu de yebogui na ba ko aka no se wotumi fa kwoti kwanso abopo bone aginkrofo sika wo bro nim so tumi ma adwuma enye no omugina so ede ebua na tan asisi ameno kasai court ahye so nkoda fiase mfie poroporo enum na boso ba kuntam no sika no so es oje won nkrofo no nche no won konkotia ana so se ono akasa so betumi asan ya appeal e wo sa asem a wo mo adie no sese akasa adie adwanya akon ye so nkoda mu fie num na sika waje no wontua so be ya appeal ana so wonye appeal no ebrepamu obremu semba ya de betumu anem.
National Insurance Commission 24 any ekuku awodo no aka bomu a omodi abefo chehye technology ni innovation eba be show mudwumadie mu na aboa na entiase aye adwuma ma Ghana for insurance na sense echi ba ho ye de ye ho ahyem na afenso manya dipadodo no ede wo ho ato so
ebo different technology and digitalization ye de hwekwan ye befa so aboa na obia nsaka insurance ni bi senia ne hawo etie nimse senia insurance na akoye no enkanka ema yen Ghana for dodo no anu ya ne ye adwuma ye nye adwuma wo office ye nye adwuma wo ye adwuma wo dwem ye mason for ye carpenter for ye enti no se ye fa no se ye fa kwan a obroni fa so ton insurance a wo fa agent na broker a o chinchin na wotonton insurance na ne bo be din amaye na nhwa ebe ya ha so amaye ti ye pekwan a ye nam abefo mfidi dwuma so na ye befa so a ye be ma no aye ntemtem na ne bo so aba form se obiara Ghana ni biara dwuma bi a wo ye se woton ade so ye kuani so ye kapentani ni se betumi aka insurance yi bi ato na so to bi na sa to renchem so etuna se ne be ya ne nsa be ka ni claim so ntemtem enti na ma ye disa dwumadie
ye manum kitinkiti omo universities no man almost more very very good ideas out bo bo so omo no no muntumi ni regulatory no man na ye pese board ne no mamu ni bi but otni omo basa we ni mo obetumi abo omo na ometumi aye na omo ma ye collaboration so na yan kasa no EMI chamber no so de ye ni ombe collaborate na not only the EMIs ne fintechs ne but ye even mobile money agents no so ye ni ombe ba na omo so metumi one of the means able me a distribute insurance way no because social mobile money krobia krasibia obekom ye won bi nti ye ne omuba ebe ka ho na ye the technology ne batano a ye betumi amagana so ye nso insurance no be kokai
de pese ye no so ne say app no e ma ho kwan ma utimi hwehwe insurance policy ebeboa wo say de be ya uhu your insurance companies be 22 but obi wa ha untimi nko 22 companies na ehwe product omo ba ye app no be ma kwan a betimi a compare prices ne bibia na what me atode obi say oto ye data no ye broni be kan is encrypted so it's very difficult so obi betimi area obi information data anade akoye bibi e na dane dey na no ye improve e wo security no ho so de be amanfo e be assured say omo de omo information maya obi ntimi enwia na se bibia sa NIC so making sure say your security system is very very strong.
Yakase bono esi we de bom taw ansa ne asore akwa wo amafo tu kwa fi nkran kokoma se wudu asankare potem ho a traffic a wonya sakutantin pay fo hwenye ho bibi ye de aseda e manyumeku aboa ye na mo so ba twetwe osin a e pep student no e na mekanfo de ma wo e busuan kyan feguma wo do bebre de ba ma se kyan ye den wonu be yehwam na osin ye fita no ne nyina pep student e wo bi e de wa
media aseda ma less lost the natural hair so ye miti de ma me e bidin de akua e je wa akode ye mene e je akwa brenda mo nyina se e ma mudue ne onyuno